of today. Kicks, bursts of laughter. When they finally go away, you keep your back to the fence, wrapped up in your pain. You reach for your action figure. He is broken, and you start to cry. Sometimes you just want to disappear, to be somewhere else, far from here, in Glen Affric. Part 1. 1. Through the dirty windows of the bus, a landscape. The same as the day before. The same as always. Light fields, dark groves, fences, and voracious brambles. A string of grayish ponds, clusters of white birds on the water's surface. Valleys that look like all the other valleys. Farms rooted to this land for all eternity. The oak tree just before the bridge where the regional train runs. A few cows with muddy hooves waiting to be eaten, probably without knowing it. At least, that's what Léonard hopes as he passes these meadows each evening. Because he knows. He doesn't know much, but he knows about death. He saw it up close the day Joseph hanged himself in the barn. It's ugly and permanent. That's what he knows. But he sometimes wonders if it isn't also a path to freedom. He grasps the masked hero in his pocket and contemplates him for a long moment. His right arm is missing. How can he save humanity with just one arm? A little glue, maybe? At a village, the bus stops to release a flock of children before setting off again. Léonard sits up front, near the driver, where his enemies won't come for him. They are at the back, and he can hear them laughing. At him? Well, he's used to being made fun of, because he's not like the others. Mona insists that he's better than the others, but Léonard finds that hard to believe. His classmates say he's messed up in the head, that he's not all there. They're telling the truth. No doubt about it. One day he heard a doctor tell Mona that her son was mentally slow, and no matter how many hours he spends staring at the kitchen clock, he just can't catch up. The bus continues its journey from village to village, to Granville, the end of the line where Léonard lives. The school bus stops at the edge of the village to empty out its last passengers. Brushing past Léonard, Jules hits him hard on the back of the neck before laughing again. "Enjoy your evening, retard!" Finally, Jules and his buddies disappear. Léonard does not get off. Just like every evening, the driver will drop him at the top of the main road to save him a few minutes' walk. Mainly because the driver knows he'll be safe 500 yards farther on. The vehicle passes through the village, then pulls up onto an esplanade. "There you go," says the driver in his hoarse smoker's voice. "Thank you, Martin," replies Léonard, picking up his bag from the seat next to him. "See you Monday." "See you Monday, big guy. Say hi to your mother for me." Léonard jumps from the bus onto the winding road above Granville. He and Mona live in the house farthest from the center. It's Friday evening, which makes Léonard smile. He won't see them for 2 days. For 2 days he won't have to put up with the others, their sarcasm, their malicious or condescending looks. He won't have to cope with classes he doesn't understand. Mona keeps telling him that school is compulsory and that he can't simply choose not to go.